little trickier. A lot of them are just not wanting to deal with the hassle anymore because people don't leave, you know, they just kind of live there. Here at the Home Depot, things don't look promising. But I've got a few tricks up my sleeve and a few other places I'm going to check out. All right, this Best Buy parking lot is so far the best I've found. There's a healthy mix of some stores that stay open a little later, some that close early, and there's a healthy sprinkling of some abandoned retail as well. So this one is a maybe. Yes, even good old trusty Walmart is cracking down on us. Okay, we've got a winner. I'm going to park outside of the Courtyard Marriott here. I'm actually picking up a good Wi-Fi signal too, so we'll have internet. That's awesome. And all the signs they have up here just say, leave your vehicle at your own risk. They don't say guest-only parking. I'm sure it's implied. However, this will do real good. It's obviously far too early to roll in there right now. So I'm gonna go get some food so we can cook something up later on. And we'll roll in there as soon as the sun sets. Still steamy. Awesome. We are all set. Got everything we need. Well, just chilling at Walmart here, waiting for the time to be right to pull into my parking spot for the night. But I'll get the back of this set up a little bit nicer here. I just kind of got stuff thrown in here. Well, it does feel quite warm in here, which is great because it's going to be cold tonight. What I always like to do is designate one door as the in and out door. The other side will be covered up completely. And we'll get this back window covered up here when we're ready to camp. But I'm going to get these lights up and we're going to see what they look like in here. Well, this is a lot bigger of a string of Christmas lights than I thought it would be. But we'll see how this lights up. I still got 46% power pack here. And we'll see how much these draw in watts. And I'll decide how much I want to use them. That's actually not bad. It's a little weird of a color, but hey, it works. They're only drawing 6 watts. Perfect. I'm not going to string them around like it's a Christmas party decoration. I'm just going to kind of use them for extra light when I need extra light. And that'll be a lot less obvious than the cab lights in here. Okay. So I'm going to hook up this power inverter. It's a 2,000 watt guy. Took it out of the bus. That's what we were using to run the air conditioner and everything. So that shouldn't have any trouble running these fine little gadgets I brought with me today. A sandwich press, because we're going to be making some grilled cheese sandwiches in here. Yum, yum. And I got this rice cooker. I like them because this just draws a paltry 300 watts. So that's fantastic. I won't be cooking rice, but I will be warming up soup. Should do the job nicely. So soup and grilled cheese sandwiches. I'll get this guy hooked up. It's got a massive inline fuse in there, so should be nice and safe. Whoa! Holy! That seems safe at all. Okay, turn it off. Ah, that doesn't even make a difference. All right. This guy out there collecting carts, and he's probably thinking, Steve, don't even try it. I do believe it's time for a little parking lot picnic. Do up some creamy tomato soup because grilled cheese sandwiches, it's a classic. Never done a smoked Gouda grilled cheese sandwich, so I've got some back up processed cheese slices in case it's not as good as I imagine it to be. Yum, yum, yum. It's so much easier than the condensed soups to have these ready-to-eat ones, because I don't want to bring a jug of milk with me and start mixing a bunch of stuff in. So, rice cooker should do soup. Just get that going, and the power inverter handles that readily. I don't even hear its fan kicking on. Have a little more tea here while this cooks down. Tea is today's step 2 because we're in a vehicle. And you can clearly see the issue if I were to sit in the car drinking a beer. That would be highly prohibited. While the soup is cooking away, I'm going to crack open these dehumidification desiccant things. Open like so. Cooking is a major source of humidity. So cooking electrically on these, we're producing a lot less than if we were burning some type of propane or butane or something like that. But it's still going to give off some steam, obviously, because that's what good soups do. This got the soup warmed up perfectly. It's kind of a creamy soup, and that worked good in here because it's meant for rice, so it doesn't burn anything onto the bottom. Didn't have to continuously stir it like that little rocket stove I got. So, time to make a grilled cheese sandwich. Now these are well known if you've been in a dorm or something, a little sandwich press. And it should run just fine off of this power inverter. And good. Smoked Gouda. Yum, yum. Got this spreadable butter because out in the cold, it would just be impossible to actually spread butter. It's butter with canola oil. So looks like it's half margarine, half butter. That'll work. Some slices of normal white bread, baked fresh today. Oh, that is pretty good spreading butter type of product. I don't really know when it's ready to cook. I think it's ready.